Paramount Pictures in a danger zone of a lawsuit. This by the heirs to the author of an article from 1983 called Top Guns. Long ago, the studios got the rights to that article and they made the original 1986 movie Top Gun starring Tom Cruise. 35 years after the assignment, the heirs to that author got their rights back. They exercised their termination rights under the Copyright Act. So they have the copyright now in that article, and they're claiming Top Gun Maverick, the sequel that just recently was released, is an unauthorized copyright infringement. It's a derivative work that wasn't authorized. So what can we expect to see? I think Paramount's going to launch a full attack back on this, and we can anticipate at least 3 lines of defenses. One of them is that this is not copyright infringement, that the Maverick movie does not take enough of the original copyrightable elements of that original story. The second possible line of defense is that it is a derivative work, but it's authorized under that grant. And what the Copyright Act says about the termination right is that it doesn't apply to any derivative work that was prepared under authority of the grant. For instance, the writers of that article aren't going to get back the rights to the original Top Gun movie. So what's different about the Maverick sequel? Probably when it was prepared. Was it during that time when the article was still owned by the studios, or it came after the termination right was effective? When was that work prepared? And the third possible line of attack, and the weakest of these 3, is that it was a work for hire. First of all, the work for hire would have required a work for hire agreement at the time, but that exception to the work for hire agreement applies to specially commissioned work. And I don't know if you can say that a work was specially commissioned if somebody wrote it and then later, after it was published, studios went and sought it out and got those exclusive rights. But there's really not a lot of guidance in case law on the meaning of prepared under authority of the grant, or when a work can be specially commissioned. So let's look for all this. If the plaintiffs win on this, then I expect they're going to get some millions of dollars in that because it's a hot movie. Let's watch for this. This is going to be exciting.